All right. Shalom, Yashala. Back with another GMS on the go. I'm Brother Nakam. I'm with the Raleigh, North Carolina camp. Before I go any further, I'd like to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakar Kodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible and who rule well. And the double shalom to all the sincere Akim through all the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth from righteousness and sincerity to the best of your ability. And I was able to get up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, which his name means he is or he exists, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shah being the only begotten Son, which his name means he saves, he delivers, who the world calls Jesus, who's a so-called black man. And I'm just going to get into a lesson on good versus evil. We're going to find out what the good is, and we're going to find out what the evil is. I'm going to say that again. Get into a lesson on good versus evil. We're going to find out what the good is, and we're going to find out what the evil is. So without further ado, dive right into it. This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. And that's right. And that word woe means death and destruction. So death and destruction unto 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans. Why? Because you're calling the evil the ways of this world. Everything that Esau, the so-called white man, is promoting. Y'all call all the wickedness y'all call all the wickedness, the evil, a good thing. You see, y'all call gang banging, selling drugs, smoking weed, cigarettes, black and mouse, a good thing. Y'all call indulging in sodomy, man with man, woman with woman, a good thing. Y'all call committing adultery, sleep with the next man's wife, vice versa, a good thing. Y'all call worshiping all these different false gods who are no gods, such as Allah, Buddha, the Hindu god of Shiva, Santa Maria, Baphomet, Caesar Borgia, Serapis. Y'all call that a good thing. Y'all call celebrating all these pagan holidays such as Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays. Y'all call all the evil, the ways of this world, everything that Esau, the so-called white man, puts up for wickedness. Y'all call that a good thing. And then y'all call it good, which is this truth, the men of the Lord growing our beards out, staying on the street corners with our garments on, speaking the truth according to the scriptures. Y'all call that an evil thing. You see, so death and destruction unto 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans from calling the evil, the ways of this world, a good thing, and the good, this truth, a evil thing. Death and destruction unto 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans. It reads on, that put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. That's right. So it's basically saying the same thing over again. You so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, 2/3 of y'all are calling the evil, the ways of this world, a good thing, and y'all are calling the good, which is the truth, a evil thing. So again, death and destruction unto 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans. You see, because the ways of this world is wicked as hell, man, and it goes totally contrary. It goes totally contrary to these scriptures on what Yahweh Bashim Shah, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus, who so-called black man, told us not to do. So death and destruction unto 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans. I'm going to get my next precept. Songs. This is Songs, chapter 97, verse 10. Ye that love Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai hate evil. That's right. It said ye that love Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai hate evil. And real quick, I'm going to get a precept just proving what love is according to the scriptures. Because here it is, you got a lot of our people, so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans, thinking that love, is a funny feeling that you feel in your chest. They think love is those heart-skipping beats, when that's not love according to the scriptures. So we're going to get what love is, because everybody don't know what love is. This is Red Letter. This is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, again, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. This is St. John. Yep, this is St. John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. So there it is. If you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans truly love Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah like you say you do, then what are you going to do? You're going to keep their commandments. You see, you're going to keep them to the best of your ability. You're not going to go contrary to the scriptures, to do your own thing. You're not going to be out here eating shrimp, pork, crab, lobster. You're not going to be defiling the temple by smoking weed, cigarettes, blacking mouths, and so forth on. You're not going to be committing adultery, sleeping with the next man's wife, vice versa. You're not going to be indulging in sodomy, man with man, woman with woman. You see, you're not going to be worshiping all these different false gods who are no gods. You see, you're not going to be celebrating all these different pagan holidays that Yahweh Shemashah despise, that they hate. You see, you're not going to be doing anything that Yahweh Shemashah told you not to do. Why? Because you love Yahweh Shemashah. And part of you showing that you love Yahweh Shemashah is keeping his commandments. You see, so that's what love is, according to the scriptures. Love is that you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans keep the commandments. So I'm going to go back to Songs now. This is Psalms, chapter 97, verse 10. Ye that love Yahweh Shemashah hate evil. And we just proved what love was. Love is that you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans keep the commandments. You see, so it's a commandment for you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans to hate the evil, the ways of this world. Anything that's going contrary to the scriptures. You see? So again, you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans, you're supposed to be hating everything that Esau, the so-called white man, is promoting in this kingdom. You're supposed to hate, that sodomy goes on here. Man with man, woman with woman. You're supposed to hate that adultery goes on here. Another man sleep with another man's wife, vice versa. You're supposed to hate all these different bottom foods being pushed in this kingdom. You see, the list goes on and on. You so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, if you love Yahweh Shemashah, then you're going to hate all men of wickedness that's being promoted in Esau, the so-called white man's kingdom. That's going contrary to the scriptures. It reads on, he preserveth the souls of the saints. That's right. And when you look into that word preserve, it means to save. So Yahweh Shemashah is going to save the souls of the saints. And who were the saints according to the scriptures? I'm about to get a precept on that right now. This is Psalms, chapter 148, verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people. And that word horn goes into power. So Yahweh Shemashah is going to exalt the power of his people, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans. It says, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel. So Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans, you are the saints according to the scriptures. You so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans, you are the saints. It reads on, a people near unto him. Praise ye Yahweh Shemashah. That's right. You so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, you're that people, that nation near unto Yahweh Shemashah. But again, you so-called Negroes, Latin Americans, you are the saints according to the scriptures. So I'm going to go back to Psalms now. This is Psalms, chapter 97, verse 10. Ye that love Yahweh Shemashah hate evil. He preserveth the souls of his saints. That's right. So Yahweh Shemashah is going to save the souls of the saints, which the saints on this side is who? The elect of the nation of Israel. Lord will be some men. You see, Yahweh Shemashah is going to save the elect of the nation of Israel on this side, from all these oncoming calamities, and plagues that he's going to bring upon the face of the earth. You see, Lord willing will be of that number. The elected nation of Israel will be getting saved, getting beamed up into those chariots from the destruction, because that's who Yahweh Shemashah is going to save. He's going to save the saints, which is the elected nation of Israel on this side. It reads on, he delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked. And who is the wicked on the face of the earth? That would be Esau, the so-called white man. Esau, the so-called white man, is the wickedest on the face of the earth. The devil that the Bible speak of. You see, but even these heathen nations, they're wicked too. Right along with 2/3 of our own people. You see, But Esau, again, the so-called white man, is the wickedest. So Yahweh Shema Shah is going to deliver the elected nation of Israel, the saints on this side, out of the hands of Esau, the so-called white man, out of the hands of these heathen nations, and even out of the hands of 2/3 of our own people. You see? But going back to the point, we're supposed to hate the evil, the ways of this world, everything that goes contrary to the scriptures. We're supposed to hate it. So I'm going to grab my next precept. Amos. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 14. Seek good and not evil. That's right. So you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, you're supposed to be seeking the good. And what's the good? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the scriptures. You're supposed to be seeking the truth. You see, it said what? And not evil. So you're supposed to be seeking the good and not the evil, not the ways of this world. You see, not the things that Esau, the so-called white man, is promoting in this place, which is wicked. You're not supposed to be seeking after that. You're supposed to be seeking the good. Yahweh Shema Shah. It reads on that ye may live. That's right, because if you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans are seeking after the good, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the scriptures, and you're applying the wisdom, knowledge, understanding these scriptures to your Salakia. If you're applying the wisdom, knowledge, understanding these scriptures to your daily life, then what? You're going to live. You're going to be saved from that upcoming destruction. But what? You got to seek the good first and not the evil. It reads on. And so Yahweh Shema Shah of hosts shall be with you as he has spoken. That's right. And Yahweh Shema Shah is with us. You see, he's been with us. So you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, seek the good, not the evil. You see, don't follow a multitude that do evil. To commit all kind of abominations, wicked, filthy acts. Seek the good. Seek Yahweh Shema Shah, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus, who's so-called black man. All right. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 15. Hate the evil and love the good. You see? So the scriptures are saying the same thing over and over, over and over. Seek the good, not evil. Hate the evil. Love the good. You see, again, the scriptures are saying the same thing over and over. You so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, you're supposed to hate the evil, the ways of this world. You see, you're not supposed to be caught into, you're not supposed to be caught up in the ways of this world. You see, because being caught up in the ways of this world is going to lead to death. So you got to hate the evil and you got to love the good. You see, because loving the good, following after Yahweh Shema Shah's word is what leads to life. But when you follow after the ways of this world, which is the evil, that's going to lead to death. So hate the evil and love the good. It reads on and establish judgment in the gate. And that's what we do. We come out on the highways and byways week in and week out, because that's what the gate represent, the streets, the highways, the hedges. And what do? We establish judgment. We come, thus said the Lord, thus said the Holy Bible. We let Esau, the so-called white man, and these nations know their judgment and what's going to happen to them. And we also let 2/3 of our own people know their judgment and what's going to happen to them if they don't keep the laws, statutes, commandments of the Bible. You see, so we're in that gates, handing out judgment. Coming, thus said the Lord, thus said the Holy Bible. It reads on. It may be that Yahweh Shema Shah of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. And that's right. And Joseph represents the tribe of Ephraim, which really in this case is all Israel. You see, so Yahweh Shema Shah is going to be gracious. He's going to be merciful unto the remnant of Joseph, the nation of Israel, the elect. You see, he's not going to have us to catch all types of hell, in the times that's coming up. Why? Because we hated the evil and we loved the good and we established judgment in the gate. You see, we was coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. So if you want Yahweh Shema Shah to be merciful unto you, then what you got to do? You got to hate the evil and love the good. You got to seek good and not evil. So again, you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans hate the evil, the ways of this world that Esau, the so-called white man, is putting up for a good thing, and love the good, which Esau, the so-called white man, puts up for a bad thing. So with that, that's my lesson. I hope you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans have been edified. Before I go any further, I'd like to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone from teaching us this truth according to the Bible and who rule well, and a double shalom to all the sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best of your ability. Till next time, shalom.